Hello everybody, and I thought I would start this little mini-series of me reacting to top 10 hardest Super Mario Galaxy stars from different YouTube channels, and seeing how, I specifically think about this, because if you don't know, Mario Galaxy is my favorite game of all time. It's the game I've played the most. I have completed this more times than I can remember, and it's probably one of my most played games of all time, is behind Mario Kart Wii. So I thought that I would play through it again recently, and as I was doing it, I really noticed that the levels were really easy compared to how I used to remember them, because I've just played them so much that I've gotten so good at them. And as I was watching some of these, specifically this one is by Nathaniel Bandy, who is an amazing YouTuber, one of my favorite. Check him out. Link in the description below to his video. But as I was watching his video, I just noticed that, because obviously NB is not known for Mario Galaxy, he's more of the Mario 64 person. I thought that, I would look over some of these and just put my input on it, because I've played this game so much. I would honestly call myself an expert on this game, and I could easily complete a run, a no-death run. I could probably speed a run this game, right now if I wanted to, and get a good time. So this is going to be the first one in this little mini-series that I'm going to do, about reacting to the top 10 hardest Mario Galaxy stars. This is going to be for Galaxy. That is a really loud siren. I don't know if you heard that, and I'm not sorry about that. But I'm going to be doing 1 and 2 on the series. The next video will probably be reacting the top 10 hardest Super Mario Galaxy 2 stars. But because I'm more familiar with 1 and I've played it probably the most out of the 2 of them, I thought I would do this one first. And let's just get into this video. It might be a little bit too loud, but I think this is a good volume.
Hello everybody. This list, guys, first off,
That's
it was requested over a year ago. Sorry that took so long. And second, I needed to make 4 pages of notes before I could get to writing this script.
I'm not looking at those.
You guys better love and share this video, because this is the most effort I have ever put into a top 10.
Okay, I like it, NB.
You don't have
I like
to
it.
overshare it.
There we go.
That would be appreciated. Alright, I'm done attempting to advertise because you guys aren't even listening anyway. You just want me to get
Nathaniel,
started,
don't worry.
So I'm going to stop delaying this video.
I'm
Without
listening
further ado,
intently.
let's go! Hitting number 10 on the list is Beachcombing for Purple Coins, which is located in the kitchen at the Beach Bowl Galaxy.
So I'm gonna listen to his reasons after this, but this star, I really do not believe that this star belongs anywhere on this list. The reason is, this star is not hard. It is long, but it is not hard, and it's not even that long. And, it's a water level, right? But the thing is, there are almost no purple coins under the water. There are 4 purple coins under the water, and they're all in extremely obvious places, and you don't even have to look hard for them. None of the coins are in, excessively, hard to find or challenging spots, except for one, but if you know where it is, it's pretty easy. So I'm just going to listen to his reasons, but this is a really kind of stupid one to add, I'm not going to lie.
Be prepared for a lot of purple coin stars in this countdown.
Purple coins aren't hard, typically, for the most part. On my top 10 that I will be releasing soon, there are a few purple coins, but they're not like this, trust me.
But I'm sure you're already expecting that.
I'm not.
This has to be one of the most time-consuming stars to get, because these coins are scattered everywhere around the beach. There's coins in the water, on little platforms, and trees, on little tiny stumps that are impossible to get. Oh, hey!
You don't even need the ladder to get up that, or not the ladder, the rope swing. You can literally just swim up to it and then just wall jump and spin, and you're on top of that.
Hey, first try, hola! Anyway, while a lot of these coins aren't all that difficult to get, a few of them are. Some of them are in the most hidden spots, like this one tucked into the corner.
I was expecting
Who was
that
going
one.
to think of looking there? Thank God the camera was generous for where I was walking. Some of them require the spring suit to get to, which isn't the easiest suit in the...
You don't need the spring mushroom for any of this level, just letting you know. You can literally complete this entire level without using the spring mushroom once. Just showing you once again how useless and terrible power-up that the spring mushroom is.
World to control. The suit is often required for getting to the top of the trees.
No.
And since the suit is hard to control, it makes it easy to fall down the tree trying to get the coins. Thankfully, this star isn't timed, and the majority of the coins aren't that difficult to get, as I already said, so that's why it barely cracks this list. Next, we have got a star that's located in the garden and is in...
Okay, I can kind of agree with this one. Through the Meteor storm, it's pretty similar to the Sinking Lava Spire, but in my opinion, the Sinking Lava Spire is just a little more difficult, because the whole really, like, reason that Through the Meteor storm would be more difficult is because, obviously, the meteors, and they're really small, and if you get hit by one of these, you're a freaking scrub, I'm not gonna lie. So, there are motion controls, but, honestly, they're not that hard. The ball rolling section at the end isn't really that much of a challenge, at least for me, because I've done it so much. So I'm just gonna listen to his reasoning.
The Melty Molten Galaxy. When I first got this star, I was dumbfounded. I couldn't figure...
Okay, yeah, he's completely right here. I completely agree with this. When I first played this game, I did not know what to do here, I accidentally had to end up having the cinder to light up the torches. But that's the thing, though. This is only really a problem on the first time you play the star.
Figure out what to do. I looked for star pieces, I collected all the star bits, but all that was happening was that I kept running into the fireballs by accident. It wasn't until about 5 minutes later that I realized...
What fireballs? Are you talking about the meteors?
...by the fire enemy. Did you guys get stumped at this part, or am I just a fucking idiot? I don't know.
Not just an idiot.
You tell me. The next
okay, I know Equal Speech said that in his reaction, but...
This isn't necessarily a difficult section, because
this is an easy section.
What you need to do, but one screw up and you are dead.
Like, I was considering put this
you are on a chrome-like area
on my list,
where you need
but...
to collect 5 star pieces to proceed. That's easier said than done, because ice enemies, fireballs, lava spurts, and the lava beneath you are all very hazardous and can be a challenge to dodge.
This section is moderately difficult.
But I have to get the mushroom to get through this part, because I find myself getting hit by 2 or 3 things every time I play this section. The next section, I have a good strategy for.
That section, though, is probably the most difficult section of this entire thing.
Simply guide the bullet bill to the glass to move on to the final section.
This section isn't difficult because the cinders aren't really a problem at all.
The final section isn't too bad, as long as you don't go for that 1-up that's right in front of you.
The 1-up's honestly easier, unless you do something like that. You just have to build up the momentum. Okay, so I was considering on my top 10 putting Through the Meteor storm on there, but as I played through it again, it just wasn't too difficult. Like, I was just going through it, and I just didn't see any parts that were really, like, unfair or difficult, like some of the other stars that will end up being on my list. So, yeah, spoiler alert, Through the Meteor storm is not in my top 10 hardest.
This star, located in the bedroom at...
Okay, same problem that I have with the Beach Bowl one. It's just, this isn't a hard one, it's just long. But I can understand this one more. This was another one that I had, like, put in mind for my top 10 before I realized that it wasn't even hard, it was just long. But I can agree with this one over Beach Bowl because some of them are kind of hard to find. Like, this one, actually, I forgot you can't see my mouse because I turned that off on OBS, but the one that's, like, on top of the pillar right there by the coin, that one's kind of hard to find, but if you know where all the purple coins are, it's not a hassle at all. The platforming for the summit is really fair.
Free Galaxy is a lot like the purple coin star for Beach Bowl Galaxy. The coins are spread wider than Sasha Grey, for crying out loud.
That's a reference I don't understand and don't want to understand.
Because some of these coins require very precise timing to reach. You have to triple jump and spin perfectly just to get one of these sections.
No, you
Thankfully,
don't.
It doesn't take as long as the bubble bowl
the ice flower in that level.
But it takes a while nonetheless. Another difference is that if you fall into the water and stay in too long, your core body temperature will drop a life bar. That is cold. One thing that does suck is if you miss a coin in a particular section, it can take quite a while to backtrack to get it. When I first went for this star, I ended up with 95 or 96 coins, and I could have sworn that I explored every nook and cranny. I had to check the whole frickin' stage all over again, and that just brought my piss to a boil.
That's understandable. I, on my list, I think I honestly put that one as an honorable mention just because it's so long, but I also, I can join the Freeze Flake that is not in Galaxy 1, that's Galaxy 2. I think Freezy Flake is in Galaxy 2. Yeah, but anyway, so I put this one also like tied as an honorable mention with the one in Dusty Dune, just because I think they're both equally long and annoying and moderately difficult if you're bad at the platforming. So I can kind of understand both those. They wouldn't be on my top 10, and they're not, but I can respect that decision.
I know you guys saw this star coming.
Ooh,
here we have a star in the garden located at the Dreadnought.
This one is on my top 10, and it is much higher, believe me. I don't really understand why this is this low, just because this one is so freaking annoying. Like, this one is one that I can never get, like, on my first try.
Not Galaxy. There are 2 of these stars in the game, and this is the harder one. The goal is to simply blow up the trash. The problem? You have 30 seconds to do it. But you want to know what I don't understand? Why is this guy giving me a time limit on blowing up trash? Why can't he do it himself?
Too, honestly.
Couldn't he just trade his star for a bulldozer to push all the trash into space? The logic in why I'm doing this star makes no sense.
He screwed up there.
But hey, that's just video game logic for you. So, you use the bombs.
You have to be very precise.
And basically,
like, yeah,
you can't
he screwed up.
Or you lose and you have to try all over again. A lot of people claim to have a lot of problems with this star. But personally, I don't think it's as hard as it's made out to be.
It is. It's really hard.
It's a good indication as of where to aim the bombs at, and it doesn't even need to be on the exact
that was a good throw.
For the bombs to blow up all the trash.
It doesn't, but it needs to be super precise. Like, he screwed up. He lost that just because of that one throw.
Once.
Oh,
as long as you don't jump and throw the bomb, it shouldn't be that difficult. Jumping and throwing the bomb is harder to judge than throwing it while running. That's why this star is so high on the list.
He's okay now. He screwed up.
It just isn't that hard. And another purple coin star.
Okay, this is another one that is on my top 10.
Dreadnought Galaxy. This is another one of those stars where one mess up will end your whole game.
Yeah.
This star is a pain because there is no way to go back and get the...
That is exactly the reason why I have it on my top 10. For the most part, it's pretty simple, but the problem is if you miss one, because you're on the moving platform, you cannot go back. If you miss one, just jump off and restart, because you're not beating it.
Coins you missed. The whole stage is platforms that moved, with the coins being in the path. The section with the thwomp is one that has to be planned out. You need to make sure to long jump to the thwomp, backflip when it's at the ground, and get all the 3 coins above.
I never have a problem with that part. It's really like
I was lucky enough to get that on my first try
sideways part
playing through for this top 10. But for most people, that section will take a good amount of practice.
I never had a problem like ever
really
with that section though.
The platforms are moving sideways or upside down.
That
you need to
part
adjust
right there,
change the
that
controls
sucks.
Immediately. You either play the game's way or hit the highway.
Yeah, with that one, it's just one that you just need practice on, and the vertical section, the upside down section isn't even that difficult, but the vertical sections can screw you up because it's like not perfectly vertical, so you can like get disoriented, which I do, so I have a problem with that one a lot.
Here is yet another star
Ooh,
with
another
destination in
advertisement.
the garden, but at the Deep Dark Galaxy. Plundering the purple coins is a...
Okay, this is another one that is a purple coin level that isn't hard and it's just long and tedious, but this one is much harder and long and tedious than all the other purple coins, so I can admit this one is a really hard one. Might not be on my top 10, might be, I honestly forgot.
Challenge that I just really hate doing. You know, this is one of those stars where, when I beat it, I'm not in the mood to play Mario Galaxy anymore.
He's right. He's honestly right.
The worst part of the star is that half of the coins have to be collected in the freaking water. For Beach Bowl's purple coins, I'm fine with collecting, what, 5? But this
4
is madness! Sure, the swimming controls are decent for this game, but they still aren't precise enough to make it enjoyable to collect so many coins in the water.
The swimming controls in Galaxy are probably the best of any Mario game.
Which require a wall jump from the water to get to. I do have to applaud the developers for some of these coin placements. I truly felt like I was playing a hard level from Super Mario 64, getting some of these coins. That's pretty awesome for the difficulty we see in games today. The coins I'm particularly talking about are the ones underneath the captain's area of the ship. You have to backflip, wall jump, and spin to be able to just barely nab one of the coins.
That's an easy maneuver.
It's so satisfying getting it.
Not even
I
joking.
probably would have enjoyed this star if so many coins weren't in the water. That just makes this star frustratingly hard.
He's completely right on that one.
Located in the Garden of Melting
okay.
Galaxy,
This is one that I agree with.
Has you running hot on your Melting Molten Galaxy.
Put number 10 on accident. Whoops.
For the up-teen
That's not right.
Red hot purple coins has you running hot on your toes. Half of them aren't that challenging to get, but the other half.
This one is pretty challenging just because there's so many precise jumps you have to make, and some of them are in stupid spots.
That way is easy. It's avoiding the lava that's difficult. These platforms tend to sink faster than you anticipate, and it's very easy to touch the lava. There are a handful of coins that are.
This is one that just needs practice, honestly.
Deeply exploring the map too. I would like to finish this off with a very special video. I encountered a glitch while working on this top 10, and the only way I can describe it is to just show you what happened. And look at this, I just got 100 coins on this molten lava place.
Oh, the camera's stuck in the volcano. Yeah, I've done that before.
Weird glitch, and I can't get out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Yeah, you're screwed if that happens. That's happened to me once or twice. There's no getting out of that.
Stuck. Look at this. Look at this crap. Look at this bull crap. This is a bunch of baloney balls. I can't get out of it. I'm gonna have to like complete the level like this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. The camera's just it's screwed up. Look at this. Look at that! I had 100 coins! Wow!
How will Nathaniel rage?
Lava Spire isn't all that difficult of a star.
Okay,
it's the Daredevil run.
That is very, very, very good. If I didn't see this one on that list, I would have not been happy with this at all.
It's very easy to slip and touch a fire bastard, or touch the lava.
Yeah, you will see this star very, very high on my list. That is all I am saying.
To the beginning. This brings back, again, the good old days of Super Mario 64, when the stars took practice to beat. This star pays homage to that game's difficulty. This is what a troll would say when you die on this star.
You screwed up? You want that checkpoint? Yeah, you want that checkpoint, don't you? Yeah, you want that? I got it, but guess what? You ain't getting it!
Okay.
So get over it. Go to the beginning and try again, you little bitch.
Okay, I'm not sure what the point of that was, but alright. Yeah, in all the Daredevil runs it does that. It's not just this one, though. Daredevil runs aren't too hard, typically, though.
Shocker of the day! Luigi's purple coins.
Luigi's purple coins. I am going to straight up say it right now. Luigi's purple coins is not hard. It's moderately difficult, but it is not hard. You might see it on my top 10, you might not. But people over-exaggerate how difficult the star is so much. Because one thing people do in Mario Galaxy that they need to completely change is they don't long jump and they don't spin enough. Because if you do that, you will not have a problem with the star at all. Because all the problem, like basically the entire point that makes the star difficult is that the platforms start to rotate and some of the platforms disappear. And that's all. If you can not activate the platforms, this isn't hard. The one in Galaxy 2 is far harder than this one.
Not number one on my list. Well, okay, maybe it's not on others' lists either, but it seems to be that generally most people find this star to be the hardest star in the game.
Look at that, he's just running. That's not what you want to do.
The Toy Time Galaxy. This is a star that will take a ton of practice and skill to complete. The reason I put this at number 2 is because when I first played this game, I spent so much time trying to beat this star that I managed to get really good at it, and now I can complete it on my first or second try, no problem.
I always could have done that, honestly.
This list is heavily based off of playing through the stars on the first try, so don't think that this was the only reason I didn't make this star number 1. The platforms, of course, either disappear or flip.
I want to see what his number 1 is. I'm trying to think.
Practice, practice, practice. So now, I've gone through all the stars you probably expected to be on the list.
Oh no, it better not be. It better not be.
Will number 1 be a surprise? Maybe it will.
Please tell me it's not. Please tell me.
I'd rather find out. Keep watching, my little minions.
I'd rather this just not be on the list at all than this be number 1. Also, Nathan, what are you doing? Nathan, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I just can't control myself.
Okay. Please don't be. Come on. Please.
Purple coins in the located in the kitchen in the ghostly galaxy.
No! This is not even, it's not even remotely challenging. Like, okay, the people who say this is difficult think way too hard about the star. You don't need any effort. You just literally grab pull stars like there's no freaking tomorrow and just spaz all around, and you've won. Just like, okay, so you see this entire area in here? Completely ignore it. All you have to do is go around the outside and go around a little tiny bit of the inside, and you've done it. Wow.
I wonder if you saw that coming. This star is number 1 on the list because of the amount of time we are given to complete it.
One thing's not even bad.
Goddamn, motherfucking, piece of poo,
oh my
finger-licking minute. That's it.
Wow.
Sure,
I am
you don't
very
have to collect
disappointed.
every single coin, but that doesn't make this star any easier. The bones with the brown skin on it.
Like, don't do that. You just don't do that.
If you are going fast on a pole star,
like, you just don't do it.
Touch one of these bones, you will be flung off path and will likely lose precious seconds.
And he's going super slow too.
Seconds,
like, these are areas that you never make.
Every second counts. There is very little room to mess up. Let's see how much time I have left after getting this star. 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
It's because you screwed up like 3 times.
This is a common time, guys. My record is beating this in maybe 5 seconds.
I can do this in like 10 seconds to spare, easily.
Is to find good paths
like first try.
And to make sure that you are always collecting
The pits are
coins.
Obvious though, just literally just go where you see a lot of them.
Get my 100
That's literally
coins,
all you have to do.
The star will be really far away from me, but I only have 3 seconds on the clock, which means I end up missing the star, and then I have to try all over again. This star is so infuriating, and that's why it's number 1. If you guys are still subscribed next year, expect the top 10 of Mario Galaxy 2 next summer. Did you think this list was accurate, or was I way off track? Leave a comment and let me know. I'll respond to as many of you.
Okay, so overall, I would say that this list, out of 10, is a 4.2, because it's not bad, but it's very noobish. Because obviously Nathaniel is a noob at Super Mario Galaxy. Because some of them like are like actually difficult stages, like the Daredevil sinking lava spire. That one is extremely challenging. I mean, I guess even the Toy Time one, Luigi's Purple Coins, I guess even that's difficult, but they're just based off of our like really noobish opinion, honestly, and in my opinion, though, because I've played this so much that it's not even that much of a difficult game anymore. The only one that really puts up... Okay, I'm not going to spoil it because that would spoil my future top 10, and I want you to watch that video. But it's just not great, honestly. No. Aww. And, okay, I was going to give this a better rating until I saw this freaking number 1. This number 1 makes me so angry. Nathan, why did you do this? Nathan, no. No, Nathan, stop. So as my final rating, I am giving this, when I said 4.2, completely scratch that, erase that. I am giving this, because I think it was solid, I am giving this 5 spikes, 5 mines, and half of a meat bone. So, I thought this list was overall decent, but it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't great. Maybe next time we'll be reviewing someone who is probably better at Galaxy. Spoiler, it is going to be based off of someone who's better at Galaxy. So, see you guys next time, and I guess bye for now.